What up, y'all? It's Steph Castle, and you're watching the new NBA 2K27 MyTEAM Courtside Report. And here's my man John to take y'all through the updates. I'll see y'all on the court.
Thanks, Stefan. In 2K27, build, play, and upgrade your MyTEAM with an all-new Player XP system as you put your lineup to the test in competitive single-player and multiplayer game modes. The moment you fire up MyTEAM, everything you need is within reach. Access your lineup and choose your game mode with ease using the simplified play menu. See the latest content, discover new cards and alternate versions, and experience all of the exciting enhancements 2K27 has to offer.
Did it fix the servers? Probably not.
The first thing you'll notice when you load into MyTEAM is the brand new Play tab. The Play tab has been redesigned so that every time you log in, the newest content is waiting for you. A featured section at the top displays the latest content, including the latest challenges, dominations, events, and highlighted ways to play, which are accessible right away. Or mark your most played modes to pin them to your favorites row for easy access. You may have noticed some fan favorite modes being featured. Let's get into our new rotating game modes. These limited time multiplayer modes will rotate throughout the year, ranging from a single weekend to a full season. The community has been very vocal about Triple Threat Online and Clutch Time Online coming back. And in NBA 2K27, these fan favorite ways to play return, along with more classic ways to play and brand new experiences. From the lineup challenges of limited or meeting a salary cap to racking up win streaks and competing for elite prizes, MyTEAM will now feature rotating multiplayer modes, keeping the action fresh for a weekend, during a festival, or for an entire season all year long. One of the biggest updates to MyTEAM in 2K27 is a new Player XP system, giving every player card ways to level up on the court or for your collection. Use any player card and earn XP as you play. Deliver impressive performances across every MyTEAM mode to level up faster. As you level up, you'll unlock new rewards. You can improve that card's ability on the court in a number of ways. For example, by starting the game with Takeover, increasing the stamina bar, adding an extra badge slot, or boost attributes. Some cards may improve their teammates, while others can improve your collection by always breaking prize basketballs or straight up reward packs or minigames. These rewards stack on top of boosts from evolutions, dynamic duos, and coach cards. Some levels feature different reward options, so you may have the choice between a 3-point shot boost and a driving dunk boost, or between a special ability and unlocking a new pack. The best part is that Player XP is tied to you. Regardless of whether you auction a card or exchange it, if you acquire the card again later, you'll pick up where you left off. For the first time, the auction house is now unified across PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and Nintendo Switch 2 to create the largest pool of community-listed cards in MyTEAM history. This opens the door to more
look at that
variety
MT
in the auction
account.
house and a higher chance of finding cards you're looking for at more consistent prices. We've also made transactions faster on both ends. When you buy a card out, it will be available immediately. When you sell a card, the verification process is expedited, so you'll receive your MyTEAM points sooner. When you earn new player cards as a reward, head over to Triple Threat Park to open packs and watch your NBA and WNBA stars come to life on the big stage. Triple Threat Park is back with a nighttime.
Bro, they really keep on like pushing that though.
Surrounded by an expansive city.
That opening your packs in the park to see it on the monitor.
Player cards to park-style gameplay, with returning 2v2 and 3v3 co-op games and head-to-head team control games. Heading through the MyTEAM pop-up store brings us to All-Star Team Up, where games now take place in NBA and WNBA arenas with full commentary from our esteemed broadcast crew. Adding to the season win ladder and squad win rewards with reduced requirements, All-Star Team Up now features individual daily win streak rewards, similar to Triple Threat Park. Breakout expands with a new progression system that grows your game board each time you warp. Each board will drop new free spots for more rewards.
Bro, they still hype on this Breakout mode, bro.
Starting a new run, you'll find your warp corners are already unlocked, letting you game plan your path to the larger boards and greater rewards.
Leo.
Infinite. As long as you have playable cards remaining in your collection, you'll be able to continue your run. The further you go, new twists will appear to keep each run unique. On your journey, shops will be available to trade remaining card uses from your collection for rewards. Build your collection and climb the seasonal leaderboard to see how your collection stacks up against other members of the NBA 2K community. We've all been cooked by someone with an unstoppable MyTEAM card, but now you can track down cards you encounter and return the favor with them in your lineup. A new section in the collections menu shows the recent player cards you played against. Find a card you spotted and see exactly where to get it, whether it's through the pack market, auction house, or as a reward.
Bro, we didn't need that feature, bro. We don't need to go see exactly the card.
2K27 expands the
What?
card library with new designs and rarities for you to
Bro,
and it
what?
also introduces new player card parallels. Parallels are alternate designs of a player card, including glass, gem, hollow, on fire, and more. Every player card in 2K27 will have a parallel version of itself, meaning you can grow your collection like never before and create all new lineup combinations. Duplicate parallels can be merged with an existing player card. Doing so won't affect your player card's XP, badges, or shoes. Once you merged your cards, you can alternate between the available parallels at your leisure. Change up your squad with different parallels and show
Much time
off
we
your
got left?
collection in all new ways.
Nah, we still got a little time. Let's see.
Have a MyTEAM card in your
Not looking
collection
good.
riding the bench.
Not
Send
looking
it on
good.
an exhibition to complete missions away from your MyTEAM's hometown, and it will return with rewards. This year, you have full control over which player cards you send. However, send a lower tier card and the chance of success decreases. Pick a card that meets the exhibition requirements and send it on its way for the best chance at a reward. MyTEAM in 2K27 is more simplified, but it also offers more rewards and ways to grow your collection. Enjoy returning limited time multiplayer modes, earn XP and level up your player cards to unlock rewards, and show off all new gem tiers and parallels to your friends. I'll see you in Triple Threat Park.
Well then. All right. So pretty much they said everything right here, right? They said everything right here. Now, what's good, Shadow? Let me see. Brand new tab. Let me see. What we looking for is competitive mode. Competitive tournament mode. Now, I don't see nothing of that nature, bro. It's not looking good. Showdown. Let me read this. Showdown brings back popular elements of the past competitive modes. Once you reach tier 1, you must go undefeated to claim the Showdown championship. And if you do it, your team celebrates together with this ring ceremony. So that sounds like Madden. Winning the championship adds the coveted title to your MyTEAM arena and a seasonal reward which can be earned multiple times. This is going to be very interesting. Easy access to coaching. Coaching now appears as a new option under the management tab, separated lineups for convenience and to make it easier to start coach training challenges. Refresh the MyTEAM. The MyTEAM arena as your starter stadium with the new 2K20's top 10 rep names on your court. The MyTEAM arena is refreshed. Okay. I don't know what to say, man. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Only difference is no tournament info on this courtside report. No competitive mode interest on this courtside report. Now, here's two things, right? Either A, they don't have one, or B, they're not dropping it right now to save the hype of the news. So we still have until the 28th. Of when the game drops for the early access to pretty much make a decision whether this game is going to be played fully or not. Other than that, I mean, it's pretty much the same thing. The new menu system with the same shit. Okay. All right. But yeah, that ring ceremony with the showdown, it sounds like Madden, but it also sounds like a good opportunity. You know what I'm saying? If you need them account grinds, it does sound like a great opportunity for that, because it did say that's what it's not saying yes we find out, but that's pretty much what it is. It's either that, or it's like either A, they don't have one, or B, they're gonna drop the news before the game drops. Because I want to say they did that 2K25, like the Courtside Report at 2K25, and got excited. What's good, Mac?
All of 2K27, even if those days weren't consecutive. So from there, you're going to see the new home screen. You're going to see the new home screen has a new play tab in MyTEAM, which has been redesigned to really make it easier to find the newest modes. The latest challenges will be up there, and you can also even pin your favorite modes to the top, so that whenever you look into MyTEAM, you have what you want right at the top, very accessible for you, or see what else is waiting for you that you could try and play MyTEAM right now. But that's the first thing you're going to see in MyTEAM. I know there's a lot
Mac, you better tune in on August 25th, bro.
Yeah. Also,
Need they so at why they couldn't make it the 25th? Need they would do the 26th. It'd have been so clutch if they did the 25th though.
You heard about this earlier, but our dev team has put a lot of thought and effort into the exchange this year, because
they're giving the anti-cheat system with no turning ice. We got to see if it's gonna actually work though.
Feel like a win. So for the first time in MyTEAM, you can exchange any of your player cards, even cards earned.
Your bitch ass better be there too, Mac, on me.
Even when you complete a collection and you lock those cards in for the collection reward, those cards will now become unauctionable instead of locked in, meaning they can still go into the exchange after they've been locked in for the collection complete. Each season, there is going to be a premier exchange that features one of the most powerful cards of the season, and also 3 new exchange drops every Friday. And the exchange requirements here are going to be based on gem tiers. So every diamond card, for example, is worth the same. Doesn't matter where you got it from or who the player is, cards of the same gem tier are worth the same for these exchanges. And this is a change to a core piece of how MyTEAM works. As you all play this year, we hope that you feel that every card you're getting is more valuable for you, whether you're adding them to your lineup or just putting them on the auction house, or now you're able to put them all into the exchange as well, no matter what card it is, with the exception of free agent cards.
It sounds like we got a bunch of heat coming over to MyTEAM. As always, I'm always looking forward to checking it out. But next up, we got the rotating multiplayer modes.
Bro, this rotating multiplayer modes is OD. Gonna get on my like that's
come on, baby.
They're hyping that shit up too much. They're rotating.
Yeah, MyTEAM has had a lot of cool modes in its history, and we often see our community asking for their personal favorite mode from years past to come back. So to make that happen and to satisfy that community request, the dev team has added these rotating multiplayer modes. And just as the name sounds, these are going to rotate throughout the year, sometimes for a weekend, sometimes for a full festival, sometimes for an entire season. And yes, as Stack said, there is Triple Threat Online, Clutch Time Online, and also some other favorites as well, like Salary Cap Unlimited, where you can play and earn rewards now. Triple Threat Online specifically is going to be available all of Season 1, and there is a ladder reward system to earn a mode reward player card through Triple Threat Online as well. And then you are also going to see Clutch Time Online as well sometime during Season 1. So hopefully people are very excited that you're getting Triple Threat Online and Clutch Time Online back for those of you who are really big fans of those modes, plus other rotating modes throughout the year.
Okay, sounds perfect, sounds great. Now, what is up with this new player XP system? Let us know a little bit more information about that as well.
Yeah, this is another update that is going to improve how you play MyTEAM every day. Every single player card in MyTEAM in your collection now has a dedicated player XP system. As you play and play well with the card, you're going to earn XP for it. You're going to level up, and then you're going to earn rewards that either boost the card's abilities or give it gameplay perks, like, for example, starting the game with Takeover already active, or maybe adding an extra turbo meter to boost your stamina, or even at some levels, you might get prize balls, packs, or mini games to earn even more on top of that. So it's player XP that is tied to your account. That's an important thing that we want to talk about. So if I have a card and I sell it on the auction house, but then I get that card back later, I still have the XP that I had earned on it. It doesn't just go away because I sold it on the auction house and don't have the card anymore. When I get that card back, I still have all the level XP that I had earned. And one more thing that we want to make sure people know, the best part of this player XP system is that Evos, Dynamic Duos, and Coach cards are still in MyTEAM. And this is in addition to those boosts that you already get. So this is a really cool addition on top of that for player XP this year in 2K27.
Okay, sounds great. I like that addition, actually. I was trying to imagine it in my head how it would work, so appreciate the information on that. Now, we got to talk about another community favorite. Let's talk about All-Star Team Up, man, Evan. What do we got for All-Star Team Up?
Bro, what the fuck?
Yeah, both All-Star Team Up and Triple Threat Park are back in 2K27. Triple Threat Park is now in the Skyline Park, but at night. It has a cool new showcase spot where when you pull packs at NBA and WNBA players, they will walk out onto a big stage in the park itself. You and everybody else will be able to see it. But speaking of All-Star Team Up, when you go into there, you're going to notice that you are now dropped inside NBA and WNBA arenas with full commentary, and your cards are going to be wearing their team uniforms for a more classic experience. So you're going to be wearing the actual uniforms of that card that you have, as every card's a little different. Based on community feedback, we have also added the ability to invite your friends to private All-Star Team Up matches in a new kiosk in that lobby. So you and 9 other players can each control your favorite MyTEAM card, play a friendly match, or maybe a competitive match that you want to organize on your own. But you and 9 other players can now organize a private All-Star Team Up match in MyTEAM as well. And lastly, for those who are curious, we've also reduced the number of All-Star Team Up wins that you need to earn those squad win rewards. Used to be 5, now it only requires 3 wins. And on top of that, we've also added individual daily win streak rewards, very similar to what you've probably been used to in the past in Triple Threat Park streak rewards. So that means you can earn more rewards every day in All-Star Team Up as well.
Okay, I like the sound of that, but what about for the people that's similar to me that like a single player grind? What do we got for in MyTEAM new coming this year for the single player?
Yeah, let's talk about that. Let's start with Standard Breakout. In Standard Breakout, there is a new progression system that grows your game board every time you warp this year. And when you're doing a run with all modes, each board will give you new free spots to give you more rewards as you reach the edge of the board, which is the goal in Breakout, as most of you probably remember. There's also a quality of life upgrade here in regular Breakout that if you've previously unlocked the warp corners and then you start a brand new run, those warps will already be revealed. So you can make your path to those warps directly and then go up to the bigger boards with higher tier rewards right away.
Okay, so what about the Breakout Gauntlet, right? Like what do we got about that? I know a lot of people like that from last year's game. What do we got for this year?
Yeah, Gauntlet's something we added last year. Is really popular. For those of you who don't remember, last year you had this 100 game path where each card can only be used once, right? It was a straight path to the end to get that reward. This year, Breakout Gauntlet is infinite. So as long as you have eligible cards remaining to play in your collection, you can keep going. And the twist is that Gauntlet lineups now have some player cards that are pre-selected for each game to keep it more unique and fun. And as you go down the Gauntlet, there are going to be special shops that pop up where you can, along your path, you can trade your remaining card uses for strong rewards. So it really gives you more choice. It's up to you. Do you want to keep your run going longer, or do you want to get the reward that you see in front of you? I think
you can tell they gave him the questions to ask because he has no follow questions at all. Nah, he's just sitting there, bro.
All right, and next up, let's talk a little bit more about card discovery.
Damn near, bro.
Yeah. Every year the dev team likes to add a lot of features.
That shit's stupid. Card discovery. That's something that bro, that's very unnecessary.
Sometimes you're in the menus a lot. Sometimes you're just playing a lot, and there's so many things in MyTEAM that add up. And this is one of my favorite ones. It's a new scouting report section in your collections menu that is going to display the recent player cards you've went up against. So Stacks, let's say there's a card you were impressed by. You played somebody in All-Star Team Up, maybe in Triple Threat Park, and you were really impressed. And you want to find out how you can get it. You can now come to this menu.
Bro, I'm not going to give a fuck about what player you are playing with, bro. I know the players on the fucking court.
Whether you can find
the same goddamn card. Just go look it up.
Maybe it was one of the season rewards that you didn't know about. So there are a lot of MyTEAM cards, obviously, and this is a way to kind of help you know where to find them. Especially
I can't be hype about this shit, bro. I'm sorry. I can't force myself to be hype about this shit.
I want to find out how I can get
card
this
discovery?
Card myself.
No.
Now we've made that a lot easier for you, all within the game and the collections menu.
Yeah, that's pretty solid. That's pretty cool. I imagine that you came up with that feature, Evan. That happened to you so many times that now you was this beast and trying to figure out what people got.
That's
wrong.
that. You
I
know
we
what?
need to go, but
Stack's
before
about
we
right.
go
That
for the
sound like
MyTEAM
some
community,
shit.
Is there
Yeah.
anything else we could share really quickly? Any other information that we can give out to get these guys hyped and ready for next year?
Yeah, there are so many improvements. My team is always one of the most packed courtside reports. I encourage everybody to go read it. Our dev team gives you all the details, and as I mentioned,
He said,
have so many
"Yeah,
features in there,
read the shit."
that are improving the everyday experience for my team as
That's
well.
not
So
what we
definitely
wanna
go check
hear,
it
bro.
out. It's on the NBA 2K website, but I did write down a couple more of my favorite features here. The first one is that there are new gem tiers this year. You can expect every single overall rating from 90 overall to 99 overall to have a different gem tier and different gem tier design. So I can't spoil those right now, but stay tuned as those release throughout the year. For domination fans in single player, there are new sets for domination throughout the year. They've got varying lengths, so not every domination is 33 games. Some are, but not every single one. And for example, right at launch, you're going to see an 18-game domination that goes up against WNBA team. So that's an upgrade for domination fans. My team lineups are also expanding from 13 cards to 15 cards. So that means you can have 3 full lineups on your depth chart and also quickly substitute those lineups in as presets while you're playing. Festivals are also back. These have given you all top to bottom awesome rewards in 2K26.
15-man lineup?
And there is a big quality of life.
You playing Madden
that you
damn
no
near?
longer have to upgrade and downgrade your festival event cards one tier at a time. You can convert them directly to whichever tier you want to convert your event
15
cards
niggas.
to with a couple presses of a button without having to go one tier at a time up or down the tiers list. Last but not least, one that I think a lot of people will be very happy about. Triple Threat and Clutch Time single player have moved into new homes. They're no longer in that house of Clutch.
Bro, nobody's
So
happy
Triple
about
Threat
that
is out on a
shit,
city
bro.
street corner.
Like,
you can actually even change the court floor here. It's pretty cool. And Clutch Time is on the rooftops. There's a beautiful court design here as well, but it's on the rooftops. It's got the 4-point line as the signature for Clutch Time, but it's on the rooftops, and Triple Threat is down on a city street
give it a
corner.
week. Give it a week
There's
to
plenty
hear any.
more
Give it a
things
week
in
to
the
hear
Courtside
any like
Report.
type of
Encourage you to
tournament
go read
info,
it and
man.
watch it on the NBA 2K website or on YouTube.